I'm sorry I wasn't here last Sunday. I had a wedding and a makeup class, so I missed you guys who I usually connect here on Sundays with. So I'm back. Let's see what's different. I got a new bookshelf, and if you saw my Instagram, I got something in the Gucci bag, but I'm not going to reveal it yet. So that's not what we're unboxing today, but I'm excited about that. I'll be making a video with the contents of that bag. That video I'm gonna make tomorrow, so look out for it next week. Anyways, I'm happy about my bookshelf. Let me just talk a bit about procrastination because it sat on my living room floor for like a month before I decided to open it because I thought I couldn't put it together myself. So, I'm working through some limiting beliefs of like when I just opened the box and saw I can actually put these pieces together myself. I don't have to hire anyone. Yeah, so it went up, and it's an acrylic bookshelf, and look, it fits some cute stuff. So, oh, and also the roses there that are from Roses Forever New York, they reached out and they wanted me to share with you that every pink bouquet, they will donate a portion of the proceeds to I forget which one, but it's one of the breast cancer awareness groups or one of the breast cancer research groups. So that's from Rose Forever New York. You'll find their link in my description, or in my link tree on Instagram. So hello there. I see 4 people are joining. Let me make sure my comments are turned on because I can't always see. Okay, so any I know today it's usually like this free for all Q&A or whatever. So today I was just talking about how I was procrastinating putting the shelf together, where there's something else I procrastinated on, and don't do this because I have this box that I purchased from YSL a month ago, knowing I had 30 days to return. So I kind of sat on it, kind of trying to decide, do I want to keep it? So I purchased this for myself. It's something really, 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 really little that I actually found on another YouTuber's channel. And it was like my 5,000 subscriber celebration. And then I think like right after that, I purchased those 2 Coach bags that I ended up returning. So the reason I didn't open this was because I was like, well, maybe I want the Coach bag. Instead, I was trying to decide, but this is also a lot of mom guilt of like, it's really, for years, it was really hard for me to buy something for myself. Does anyone experience that? Okay, so anyways, don't do what I did because I should have opened it right away to make sure that nothing was wrong, especially because I just passed the 30 days last weekend. So even last weekend, I was still debating like, should you just take it back? You haven't decided. But I think subconsciously my mind was telling me like, just keep it. You're gonna like it and you're gonna use it. So here I am. I still have the product and I spent a whole month not using it. So I bought something from Saint Laurent, and I actually saw this on another YouTuber's channel. Her name is Rachel Went Shopping, and she's fabulous. And she always like, her hair and makeup always looks good, by the way. Okay, so here's my little receipt from Saint Laurent, and I wrote myself a little note. Hey, Mikkel. I don't know how to say your name. I know it's Mikkel Ann, but thank you so much for being here. Okay, so I wrote myself a note too, because like I thought this was important. It says, congratulations on making things happen for yourself. Cheers to your continued growth and success. Keep moving toward your dreams. God and the universe love and bless you. So I wanted to write myself a little note. Hey, Juliana. So again, this was my 5,000 subscriber gift. And then I just bought myself another gift. That's my 6,000 subscriber gift. You see that Gucci bag back there? So I'm not gonna open that. I'm opening the YSL. Don't worry, it's something really tiny. But anyways, I was saying like, okay, I should have done this before. Okay, Gucci is later because Gucci, I'm making something really exciting with the Gucci unboxing, because that's part of a this whole ensemble that I found. So that I'm going to record tomorrow. So I tricked you guys. I'm not going to open Gucci yet. But anyways, here's my YSL receipt and return label, although she's not going back anymore. So I really considered two last weekend. Should I just exchange this for the YSL clutch that I want? Hey, Winnie. Okay, so don't do what I did. I should have opened it before to make sure everything was good. But I also, everything that I buy, and I talked about this in a video I recorded yesterday. Everything you buy, guys, record yourself unboxing it because you don't know anything that's gonna happen. Usually if it's from the store, it's okay, but I had this experience with my LV sunglasses that the store manager sent me from another store. They came dirty, and good thing I unboxed that on camera in case I needed proof, but he didn't need proof. So I went to exchange them, and then the same thing. They boxed the sunglasses in front of me, and it wasn't until I got home that I noticed the acrylic was blemished. So you never know. Okay, so I went too late on unboxing this because I'm past my 30 days. But it's something really cute and kind of, I think it's kind of silly and of course like ridiculously overpriced for what it is. But I saw it on Rachel Went Shopping on her channel, and I was like, okay, I can use that for these hot summer days, although it's not summer anymore, but it's always summer in Southern California. You want to sit here, baby? She wants to do the show with me. Oh, look, they put the shopping bag in there too. That is cool. I always like the shopping bags, but then I don't know what to do with them, but thank you for sending the shopping bag. Okay, anyways, so I was like, this is gonna make a good thing for when I play golf. Alrighty, I love the Saint Laurent, like the black on black. It's so pretty. Yeah, and I did debate because I know in the show I did last week, I was like, I want that Saint Laurent wristlet. So here she is. I bought a little visor. Oh my gosh, it is so flimsy for what I paid for it. You guys, I paid $125 for this. I know it's a visor that costs like $3 to make. But look, it's the Saint Laurent, and it's got that what do you call this? Like that prism visor to it. Okay, you guys tell me what I should do. I'm past my 30 days, but also knowing that when I worked in luxury retail, like, maybe I could just convince them I'm going to buy something. I'm going to spend more money if you let me exchange this. I can't even take the plastic off. You know how? Oh, you know how? Okay, I don't know why I bought this. Like totally impulsive, but I just thought, how cute. How it's totally useful. Oh, I think it did. There's one little piece here that is still stuck in there. I'll have to use my tweezers to do. Yeah, I thought it'd be useful for this California sun. And like, since I'm, let me just improve my Asianness and go out with the visor. What do you think? Well, I don't think my hair is right for it. I'll have to put my hair in a ponytail. I have to put my hair in a ponytail. It's not adjustable. It's got this little thingy here. It looks cute, right? Exactly, it's a UV shield. I did ask if it is UV protected, and they said it's UV 50, SPF 50. They did say it's SPF 50. Can you get me a hair? Let me borrow your hair tie. All right, let's do this right. I'm gonna put my hair in a pony because I was just thinking all the times I go to the pool or when I go to the golf course, like, how cute would this be? Okay, there we go. Okay, all right, now is that right? This band seems to be kind of high, but it's okay. All right, there we go. Okay, I love it. What do you think? And it's like big enough to cover my face. It's a look and a, right? Like, it's so cute. Oh, grab my eyeshadow palette for me. Oh, I just thought of something else. It is, okay. All right then, I don't feel bad for buying it. You guys, I was saying at the beginning of the video, like I have to get over mom guilt because I feel, ever since I had you, I feel really bad about buying stuff for myself. It's called mom guilt. I don't know why. I need to treat myself more. So anyways, I just noticed too, because like, see the colors on the visor, it actually matches my, I know, right? It matches my, oh shit. Sorry, I just swore. I broke my eyeshadow palette. I just noticed that. I must have dropped it. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. I just broke my new eyeshadow palette. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't even remember dropping it. Anyways, it matches my Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. So I have some of that on my finger. I might as well put in my eyes. Darn it. I'm going to have to repot this particular color because this was going to be my travel palette, but now that's not going to work. So anyway, so here we go. Once I fix this, and it's like, it's a whole vibe. You guys can't see, but it casts some colors on my face. Yeah, oh, no is right. I think, I don't remember dropping it, but I guess I did, even though I dropped it on the carpet. Darn it, because this palette costs the same as the visor. I don't know, go figure, which, by the way, is expensive for the palette. Thank you, Randolph, to compensate for the broken powder. Thank you so much. Yeah, so, you know, I haven't shopped in a long time. So I guess I went a little crazy this year. Watching you guys on YouTube makes me want to shop. It's Pat McGrath. So, and you guys know, like, I haven't bought makeup in years because I used to work for Smashbox. I have a closet full of makeup. So this was a splurge. Yeah, so watching you guys, like, you know, like Winnie B and all you guys makes me want to shop, and watching your Instagram makes me want to shop. So I bought this, and like, you know, I bought the visor. It goes together. It's a vibe, but not with this dress. We'll wear something sporty spice. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyhow, but it matches. Great, look at the package on that. It's great, right? Okay, so that was what I procrastinated on opening. I could have been wearing it for a full month now, but so I'm gonna be just like very, I'll just be very Asian and drive around Irvine in my Tesla with my Asian visor and just be like, cover me from the sun, fit in with my peoples. All right, well, actually, I'm very happy about this, so I'm just gonna keep it. I like how it says Saint Laurent. I'm just gonna be very bougie when I'm you know, hitting balls on the driving range. So, oh, here's the tag. It's the official name of it is Vizier Coachella. I have no idea. It's from their summer collection. I guess it was a festival collection. And it wasn't the cheapest thing. They actually have some masks on their website for like, I think it was around $60. And I almost bought one to match, but then I remembered something is that I use disposable masks because I really hate the stuff that builds up inside masks. Like, bleh, it's not for me. So I just wear the unfashionable blue thing. Alrighty, so, I've been purging my closet, so I kind of reuse these boxes to fold up scarves and put them in. So now I have something else to organize with. Okay, guys, so let me know now. I usually let you guys ask me questions, so go ahead and ask me questions if you need to. But I want to ask you guys questions about like, what else do you want to see from the, I guess from the LV perspective or for some other brands? Some of the shows I'm working on, like the show I'm working on with the Gucci belt, I'm actually doing a designer look for less. I know that's not less. I actually bought a belt that works, I just gave it away. I bought something else that works for less. But then when I saw that, I was like, I want that. I want that for me. And then I also have written design designer handbag dupes, not copies, but like contemporary brands that have the same silhouette and shape of some of the designers. Will I be buying any LV items? Exactly, Winnie B. We can't let those wrinkles creep up there, and these cameras grab everything. Okay, she had a good question about am I buying LV items? So I thought I was going to this season until they had the recent price increase again on October 1st. So the pochette accessoire went from like $790 to $1,050. That is a huge, 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 huge jump. Okay, so I have already heard from the sales associates, and they're not supposed to tell you, but I'm allowed to tell you that their commissions have been reduced even more. So, what is the purpose of the price increase when the workers are still being squeezed? So, just on the principle of that, I don't need to like buy anything from there. You just sold your Azure. Ooh, good for you, Winnie. I was like contemplating, should I buy that thing from her? But I went into LV yesterday. I went to my old store and there was like, I looked around, I was like, you want to show me new stuff? And my friend there, she's like, oh, no, no, I don't. And then she's like, don't buy anything here. Just don't buy anything here. It's not worth it. And I like, of course, yeah, that resonates. See, okay, I'm not saying like if it's worth it to you, totally buy it. However, having worked there already, knowing the culture of the company, um, having the manufacturing background that I do, because I did used to work in the fashion industry, seeing the price increase so much, like for example, that pochette accessoire was $450 if you can find it in 2019, and now it's $1050. So seeing the price jump so much, okay, I understand there's inflation, but inflation is not like 450 to 1050. That's, what is that? That's over 100%. The usual like rate of inflation is like 3%. So just knowing that, okay, also as an associate, and I will do a video about this, that I did visit the factory. I don't know where my pictures are. I think I deleted them when I left the job, unfortunately, because I was so mad. But I did visit the factory. You know, there is nothing there extraordinary that justifies that type of price. Okay, so yeah, so like I've been contemplating this because I'm kind of stuck because I'm like I'm doing these videos about what to buy, what not to buy from Louis Vuitton, but I myself, like, even though I think, oh, maybe I'll buy that, and when I go look at it, I'm like, oh, that was $500 less a few years ago. So just on that principle, I just can think of so many other ways to spend my money. Either even places like Gucci, like they're, even though they're expensive, they're not as unreasonable as Vuitton. Nicholas Guesquier doesn't want canvas to be the main focus of his designs, Randolph says. So Randolph works there. And he wants to push leather. And that's a great point. I'm actually hearing from the associates who I'm in touch with, who will shall remain nameless, that the whole company initiative is to push leather and is to like increase the brand value of Vuitton, because, and I did mention this in a previous video, that today's customer like just can't get enough. So they go from Vuitton to Chanel to Hermes, and now everyone's fighting for bags at Chanel and Hermes, and they think of Vuitton as the canvas brand, even though they have leathers. But like the Capucines is still not at the same like level as the Chanel flap or the Hermes Kelly or Birkin. So I think this is where like LV is falling a little short, is they want to have their It's bagged. They've been trying to make it the Capucines. Randolph, tell me if you have any input on this. But like it was the twist for a bit, but now the twist, the resale value is not that high. And then the Capucines, it's really hard to sell that Capucines, Villanelle, many leather bags in LV don't keep their value. This is true. As I had mentioned about the twist, the resale value of that bag is very sad because you can buy it's $4,000 now in the store, or I think 42, and it resells. You can find it for 25. So don't buy that retail. Um, so, but the resale value of Monogram remains very high. Well, I can see as a brand how Vuitton definitely they want to push their leathers. They want to look like really high end, even though they're known as a travel company with the canvases, and their canvases are great. The recent Artie Capucine sold out in 26 minutes. Thank you for that info. Um, but yeah, everyone still wants the canvas because they want to sport the logo. So what Randolph was talking about is is it every year they have the Artie Capucines, or is it every few years? Those are very, very limited, and they're kind of outrageous. Like there was like when I worked there, they had the California one with the waves, and they had the one that had the banana hanging from it. So funny. But they did a good job on the Artie Capucines this year. So what they do is they commission it out to artists, and then it's very limited and very expensive, right? Like more than the regular price of a regular Capucines, only 200 units made for each design. So this is for the real collector and the people with crazy sick money. Isn't that the worst bag to buy, the price and the design? Winnie, Winnie, what do you think about the Capucines? So personally, okay, Randolph, like I found the bag to be very boxy and heavy. He loves the Capucines. The only one I really liked was the mini because it wasn't so heavy. And there was the BB that was sort of popular, but it was really hard to sell. Like when I was there, if you could sell one Capucines a month was hard. It was more like one Capucines every 2 or 3 months. I finally, like, right before I left, I was finally like, got my Capucines, got my twist buyer to move from twist to Capucines. And that had to work on him a lot. Like, I had to get the right one, and it had to be a special one. If you had 5,000 to drop, you would buy a pre-loved Chanel. I agree with you there, Winnie, because it's more classic. But then the larger Capucines, it was like they were really heavy and they tended to slouch. The one that was bigger than the BB, it tended to slouch and cause a crease in the middle. So I remember them being in the drawer, and then they started to not look good after a while. So we had to send them, I don't know, somewhere to handbag heaven. That also has a shoulder strap and a crossbody strap, but I never felt it fit anybody correctly as a shoulder or crossbody because it's meant to be. It's looks like, like my Speedy. It's meant to be held in the hand. So what else about that? The closure was a little bit weird. So, anyways, Randolph chimed in because he actually loves the Capucines. And hey, when I worked there, it was like somebody sold a Capucines. Yay! Another lady who just quit LV said she strongly recommended not to buy it. I haven't even checked the resale value of the Capucines. I've only checked the resale value of the twist. It's kind of sad. They added lace inside to give it more structure, and it's not an everyday bag. Exactly. it's an executive rich lady bag. I agree with you on that. So like if I could pick one, I would pick the mini. See, even the BB was heavy for me. I thought it was heavy. And when you put your stuff in there, it gets heavy. So they added more lace for structure. That's good because so you know what I'm talking about with the bigger ones. They did not look nice after sitting on the counter for a while. It did not look like an expensive bag. I actually liked more of the City Steamer I felt was a prettier bag than that larger Capucines. Um, so yeah, it is. I know they like in the advertisements they look nice, but it's definitely not an everyday bag. For someone like me, like I don't even know what I would use it for. But I also mentioned that I'm also not a fan of the Miss Dior. Like they're just kind of boxy, and that openness of it. Like I think that would have worked for me when I was younger, but not so much now. So I shall pass. That was a long discussion about capucines. Next bag. Any other questions? I kind of like this look now. I look at it because, like, the ponytail pulls pulls everything up, pulls your whole skin up, so you look younger. Ooh, Randolph. So you're lucky. You've got a good client. See, like, you have a good point because that's where the super rich clients who don't want to carry what anyone else has. The last Capucines I sold, I worked really hard to sell that because this guy wanted, like, he didn't want, remember when he came in to buy the twist, he didn't want just a bag. He was like, I want something special. It has to have stuff. So we waited and waited for the right Capucines, and it was the one that had the flowers that spinned around you could spin the flowers around. It was like, to me, it was like it's a small world with all the like the little gears spinning. So like I had to get him the right one that wasn't like just a bag. And I don't know who it went to because when he came in, when I met him, he was like, I think I want that twist. I was like, okay, here you go. And then he came back like 2 hours later and was like, I'm gonna buy another one. So just conversation. I'm like, okay, who's this one for? My friend. Oh, who's this one for? Another friend. And I was like, oh, he's got mistresses. If you order on the LV website and keeps getting canceled, does that mean you've been blocked? Are you past your buying limit? So if you order on the website, if they see that you've bought something more than twice, they will stop your order. So there might be some factors there, or your address might not match. Anything could happen. So you might want to give them a call. Okay. Anyways, any other questions? I see I have 19 people here, and you guys are quiet today. But actually, all the chats come at once, so like I probably missed some stuff there. Anyways, any more content you want me to do? Because sometimes, like, when I don't get enough sleep, I sit here, I'm like, what can I do a video about next? It's all in my head too, so I always think, oh, they already know that, but maybe you don't. But the things I'm working on, I'm branching a little bit away from LV of just like, okay, let me talk about some other designers too. Some of the fashion shows that I've seen, some 90s is coming back, which is great. And I think some elegance is coming back into high fashion, which I love. So, oh, what else was I going to say? I totally forgot. I had a brain fart. Sorry. Okay, guys. Well, if there are no other questions, I think I'm going to change my outfit and just rock the visor today. By the way, this is one of my LV t-shirt dresses. I show you guys. This is one of my LV t-shirt dresses. This was probably I think, purchase-wise, this thing cost $90, 90. So I think that's like the best value I ever got from the employee online store. It's not my favorite, but don't see the shoulders are a little shapeless, but for $90, can't beat that. It's just something I can like throw on and throw some sneakers on. It's my weekend outfit. Alrighty, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I did pass 6,000 subscribers this past week, yay. So, hence the little celebration back there. I'll be filming that tomorrow, so watch out for that video soon. And thank you guys so much for being here. I know you're quiet today. Are there any chats that I'm missing? Oh, I did miss some. It says, "You're my nightly therapy." Oh, I did miss the chats. Oh my gosh. Did I remind you of your doctor? We recently had access to the Berluti employee discount website. Ooh. Randolph, I think you have more access than I did when I worked there. Tracy watches both me and Winnie B for her night therapy. Oh my gosh, thank you. Me and my annoying voice. Gosh, get a life. You look like a rich golfer at the country club. Well, that's kind of the point. Mikkel, I would love to talk about cosmetics. I could talk about cosmetics forever. So I'm trying to figure out where to insert that in because, I used to do Instagram lives regarding cosmetics. So I will insert that in somewhere. Maybe that's on a different platform, but I do that on Facebook too. I'm kind of sad that I broke this eyeshadow. My goodness, this is why I can't buy nice things. I break them. Silly me. So I'm gonna try to put that back together. Hey, Elise. How come the comments disappear? Oh, thank you, Winnie B. I know 6,000. Yay. You will call the store directly is the only way. You have to call the store and hope that they actually have it. How do you know it's at their NYC location? Sometimes if it's just one, it's a mistake. But yes, you have to call the store. Do so at 9:30 a.m. before they open. It is extremely difficult for an associate to get promoted. Villanelle, did you work there for Christmas? Yes, so Winnie and I are going to collaborate too. It is extremely difficult to get promoted for LV. So when I worked there were two girls who had been there for 7 years. 7 years before one of them was not even promoted, but she was like temporary team lead. And then what that particular store manager was doing, and this happens in every store, is they'll just take store managers they know from other stores and put them above the person who's been working there for 7 years. And it's really, really sad. So actually one of my former clients, she's really sweet, and she would come in and just like say hi. And she kept asking me, how do I get a job here? And so I was advising her. I did talk about this in another video. She finally got the job there. And then she would contact me and she was like, how do I want to be like the best salesperson here. And like, I want to make this a career. And I was like, no, you don't. You have two young girls. do not throw away your life here because you will be grinding. And it's really hard to get a promotion. And then she was cut after Christmas, which is, I think, a good thing. I'm a skincare junkie too. Tracy, right? Party time. You guys, it's the miracle of makeup. So finally I figured out what was making me break out. Hello, Miss Vietnam, California. Oh, I'm in California too. Thank you so much. I finally figured out what is making my skin crazy. So I've been doing better. And I went back to putting on makeup. I was like, oh, the miracle of makeup. And I can't tell you enough how much I love this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So I'm just waiting for Sephora to have their Christmas 20% off sale so I can stock up. Because I was just I think of random things. I was in my yoga class thinking, oh my gosh, my skin looks good in this makeup. And that makeup is really freaking expensive. It's like $65. Hey, Ash. Oh, hello. In London. What time is it there in London? Isn't it like, shouldn't you be sleeping? I have actually the video I shot yesterday was a collaboration with his official title is a barrister. He's a barrister in London. So we don't have that position here in the US. I accidentally called him barista. I'm like, oops, that is Starbucks. So he's a barrister, and like it's a very exclusive position because here in the U.S. we have attorneys, and all attorneys can go to court, but in the UK, only barristers can go to court, right? To like represent a client in litigation. But anyways, we did a show because he, and I can say this here, but I can't say that on his video, is that he successfully was able to sue Vuitton and won. Yeah, I know I said barista. I was like, I just made you a Starbucks employee. So anyways, that is the video that I am working on editing, and I'm kind of excited about that. It's way different from my shows here, but I thought it was so interesting. Oh my gosh, you started your collection because of my videos? You know, LV should be sending me a check. Hey guys, send me another check. And it's so funny because I started my videos by telling you like how corrupt this corporation is. And like yeah, if it makes you happy, buy it. Just on principle of me having worked there already, I'm like, I don't want to buy these things anymore. Anyhow, I was at the store yesterday, so this is another show I'm doing. I'm gonna do a show about like the Christmas items that you want to buy now before they disappear, because Christmas at LV is like ants on a picnic. Let's see what else we got there. At least I hate it when you finally find great makeup and it works and it's expensive, but I use very little foundation, so yeah. So for those of you who are interested in makeup, I do go live on my Instagram page. My Instagram page is mostly about makeup, so you can follow me there. It's the same handle here at Dial M Style. And I also do Zoom makeup lessons on the weekends. It's something I just started. I started doing group Zoom makeup lessons so I can see your face and I can tell you where your cheekbones are and I can tell you how to do your eyeshadow. So that's something you won't get from watching other people's tutorials, because then I can actually look at you. And I have, well, how long have I been working in makeup? 20 years now? 20 years now, since I was 9. Alrighty, guys, I am going to disappear now. Thank you so much for joining, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments on my videos. I so appreciate it. Today's video was about men's stuff, and I think people were like, ah. I know people aren't as interested in men's stuff as they are women, but I'm working on lots more content for you guys. Hello for S. Hi and bye. Winnie, I want to get in contact with you because I've got some ideas of what we can do next. Alrighty, mwah, love you guys. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you learned something from. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna throw this in too because I was just so silly. Like I got recognized at the mall yesterday. I'm like, ooh, that makes me feel good. It's like so silly. I'm like, let me not inflate my ego, but I was like, people. I got a couple double takes, and then no, I'm not though. I'm just a YouTuber, and then the girl I know at LV, like she texts me later. She's like, my coworkers said they recognized you. I was like, oh my God, that makes me feel good. What did they think? Okay, I'm gonna have a lot more point of view on Lux stuff. I am going to be doing some other brands away from Vuitton because I feel like I'm running out of material. I don't know yet, so I let you guys let me know what else you want, and we'll go in that direction. But don't worry, I'll keep doing videos about Vuitton. Alrighty, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.